Right after her husband left the house, a stranger broke in. He was incredibly strong, nearly 7 feet tall. The woman didn't know him at all, but he attacked her like she was his sworn enemy, punching her again and again. Even more disturbing, after killing her, he didn't run. He simply waited for the police to arrive. Only when a gun was pressed to his head did he slowly kneel down and surrender, as if the whole thing had been staged for an audience. Moments later, another officer rushed inside. When he saw the woman's body on the floor, he immediately lost control and ran to check on her, but she was already gone. The officer exploded with rage and drew his service weapon, ready to execute the killer on the spot. At the last second, his partner stopped him. If he pulled the trigger, he would face prison himself. More officers stormed in, ordering the man not to move and to drop his weapon. Seeing the officer's fury and helplessness, the killer looked even more smug. It was obvious he had done this on purpose, just to provoke him, because the woman lying on the floor was the officer's wife. It turned out that during a previous arrest operation, the officer had captured this bald man and sent him to prison. For reasons unknown, he was back on the streets and had come for revenge. The murder of a spouse is unforgivable, but the officer had no choice except to lower his weapon. What he didn't realize was that a much bigger conspiracy was hiding behind all of this. The next day, headquarters approved leave for him. On the surface, he appeared to calm down, but only he knew that he could never let this go. Soon enough, an opportunity presented itself. He loaded fresh rounds into his magazine, racked the slide, and drove out to an old house in the countryside. Inside, the bald man's associates were in the middle of a drug deal.